Hi, I'm Barbara Clifford, the Time Tamer, and today I'm having a bit of a coffee break in the park. I've got my coffee here, and I thought I would share with you some advice that I gave a client today who was having a little bit of trouble staying on track and keeping in time with the projects that he was working on. He found that he just was spending too much time on important things and not getting to other things. So I wanted to share some of the advice that I gave him and helping him to tackle that task. Firstly, what I would suggest is look into a website, it's free, called Toggl, Toggl, and there's also an app that synchronizes with that. You create a profile for yourself. It's a brilliant tool, and it enables you to actually look at how much time you're spending on specific projects, and you can break down the specific tasks that you're doing for that project, but you can see how much time it realistically takes you to do certain things. So before you set aside time to do something, you can see, well, how long did it take me last time to do it? So for example, different projects I have are sales, marketing, product development, and my marketing might be social media, so I can list that that's a specific activity I did within that project, but I can look at how much time I'm spending during my week working on that project. And Toggl actually sends you a report at the end of the week, but you can share it with other people. I share it with my business coach, for example. The other thing that you can do is to actually look at your personality style. What's going to cause you to procrastinate? Because when you can identify that, you know where you're going to get pulled away and distracted. So there's lots of great personality profiling tools out there. If you want to email me or send me a message or comment below, I can send you a link to some great free tools that enable you to actually test what your profile is. So for me, for example, I'm a detailed orientated person. I'm always going to get distracted by the detail. Maybe you're a social person, so social media is going to be an easy distraction. I'm that too, by the way. So make a note of the things that you want to come back to and set aside time for the social media, knowing that at this particular time I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to go back to the social media. Even if you have to go into the social media for your work, make a note of what you need to do, get out of there and come back to whatever it is you want to come back to later on. And the third thing that I would suggest to you, and it's a bit difficult to demonstrate in this video now, but look at what's called ease and impact mapping. What that does is basically follow the 80-20 principle. So trying to do the 20% of work that's going to give you 80% of the result, or something along those lines, you know what I mean. But it's about doing the effort that's going to give you the best result. So doing the work that's easy for the biggest impact, the least amount of effort for the biggest amount of result. And doing that quadrant mapping enables you to see where you can best spend your time for the biggest amount of result. And when you're in business for yourself, that's kind of something that's very important. What's going to give you the financial return, but may not be enjoyable, or may not seem as high priority. But if it's going to give you the biggest financial return, you really do have to focus some attention on it. So I hope these 3 tools are helpful. If you'd like me to personally answer a problem that you have around productivity or time management or efficiency email, then send me an email at barbara@timetamer.com.au or message me below, make a comment below, and I'll be sure to respond to your question personally and have a cup of coffee on me.